Oh, it's such a complex day. Red Robe Astrology for September 21st. Let me see if I can cram it all in. First of all, Virgo Sun is at the last degree, mastery degree. Tomorrow's the equinox. Big marker moment there. But today we've got the Sun in a trine with Pluto. Depth and power and magnetism and determination. And we understand our unconscious impulses more when conscious awareness is aligned with the Lord of the underworld. This is part of that grand Earth trine from the full moon, where Sun trine Uranus brings sudden shifts. Sun trine Pluto brings us through deep changes and transformations. So we are completing that grand trine, and we've got some depth and power from the Sun trining Pluto. Meanwhile, Venus is hitting the inconjunct with Neptune, the great eliminator angle. Yesterday, she did this with Uranus. Two of these in a row, one to Uranus, one to Neptune, is a finger of God. When we pay attention to what our emotional body is telling us this week, we're making shifts and changes. But because it's Neptune today, it's foggy, it's cloudy. This is that more will be revealed, or he's just not that into you kind of a transit. So we're going to see more clearly after the fog, but we're in it today. Meanwhile, Mercury is also activated. A square to Jupiter is just over the top mode, and an inconjunct to Chiron. The fork in the road to Chiron for Mercury means conversations, high stakes potentially. If you're in a relationship narrative that's difficult and constraining these days, it's a difficult day, complex but important conversations might be had. If you're not in a deep healing relational narrative, it's just a crazy day about emotions and thoughts being over the top and confusing. The Taurus moon will help. It's a little grounded and stable when the moon is in Venus ruled Taurus, but even she's doing quite a bit. Very much favoring conversation. Sextile to Mercury and to Saturn means that we're ready for something important. We're moving slow enough to talk about it, even though what we might talk about will be confusing to get to the nugget of. The moon will help. A conjunction from the moon to Uranus, though, is, again, increasing the wild card potential for the day. Semi-squares to the North Node in Mars means bumpy gatherings and the possibility of a temper flaring or two. It's a very complex day, kids. Just move slow and have at it.